making shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits are on the menu here at the Young's house, and I'm so excited to show you how to make delicious shrimp and grits, Gina Young Style. I hope y'all are having a great day today. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. Here's what you're gonna need. Really interesting ingredients. All right, listen, I have some grits. When I make grits, I always get the kind that says 5 minutes. But trust me, don't believe the hype when they tell you that. You definitely have to cook them well over 5 minutes. And I'll let you know how long I actually cook these because we want them to be nice and tender. So we got our beautiful grits today. I'm so excited. If you want to put cheese in this recipe, you can. And if I have the shredded cheese, we'll do just that. Okay, so now I have some butter. It can be salted, unsalted, whatever kind of butter you want to use. I got a beautiful lemon here, a fresh lemon, and I have a gorgeous tomato. We have our shrimp. Our shrimp has been cleaned, peeled and deveined, and it's a large size shrimp here. So in this pan, there's some water. I'll be cooking the grits in water and milk, and we'll talk about why I do that. So now you're gonna need some sugar. You're gonna need some sugar. How I grew up having grits, you put some sugar in them grits. I know there's a ton of people that's gonna say, Gina, no, sugar does not belong in grits, and I understand. I wanna hear from you, whether you put sugar in your grits or if you don't. Is it a yes or a no? And I have some salt and pepper. Seasonings I'm gonna be using. Onion and garlic powder, because we wanna do all we can so we can make these shrimp taste like finger licking good. So we're gonna add in the onion and garlic powder. First thing we're gonna do, let's go ahead and season up these shrimp to give them some good flavor. You want that flavor to shine through. If we're making shrimp and grits, it must be super flavorful. I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and use some Old Bay seasoning today. You know, because it's absolutely lovely for seafood. There we go, a nice amount on purpose. I'm gonna use a little bit of salt, not too much. Okay, just like so. And then we're gonna go in on purpose with a lot of onion powder. Oh yeah, a lot of garlic powder, some black pepper, and then I'll grab some parsley flakes just so we can make it nice and pretty. And we're gonna move this around just like this and let it set for about 5 minutes. Now, just my opinion, when you're making grits, I always use water and half milk. There's no certain measurement, okay? If you want to, you can use the measurements that they're gonna tell you to measure out how much of the grits and how much of the liquid. I never do that. I know what consistency that I'm looking for, right? And so you just pour in, you know, enough. And if you see that it's too thick, you just put in more liquid. So I have my water in here and it's at a nice boil. I'm gonna go ahead and put some milk in. The milk, to me, it makes them nice and creamy and so soft and fluffy like a pillow. Okay, so now here, let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and put our grits in, and I have a whisk here. Let's go ahead and put in our desired amount, and we're gonna let these cook. And like I say, they say cook them for 5 minutes, cook them well over 5 minutes, okay? You have to, otherwise they'll be gritty, and they will not be soft. These should have a really nice soft texture. I'm gonna go ahead and season this with a little tiny bit of salt, and for the people that can't use it, it's okay, just leave it out, all right? But your grits are gonna need some salt for sure, not too much, and some black pepper, just like so, and not too much of it. We're gonna give this a nice stir around. Now, when you're making grits, it's not really something you wanna walk away, because quickly it will start to absorb the liquid, and you just don't want the bottom to start to burn. So I like to have this a little above low, not quite to medium, but almost there. You know, you get the gist. And then we're just gonna keep on stirring. In the meantime, we can go ahead and get started on our shrimp. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with these shrimp. You've seen me season them. We're gonna cook the shrimp in like a garlic butter. And it's gonna give the shrimp so much flavor. And when that garlic butter flavored shrimp is sitting on top of the grits, chef's kiss every time. Let's get started for this pan to get nice and hot. Let's go ahead and take this time to slice up some of this beautiful lemon and our tomato. When it comes to having shrimp and grits, I just feel like tomato and lemon is going to be what brings this recipe together. It gives you a little bit of twang, a little bit of freshness, and there has also been time where you'll see me put some fried bacon in here. You know, you cook the bacon, get it nice and crispy, you break it up, and then you throw it into the recipe. Super delicious. I just didn't have any bacon today, so if you want to incorporate the bacon, it's lovely. Okay, so let's chop this down. I feel like this will be the only amount of tomato that I use. It's not a lot, but it's going to bring in that freshness. Slice of some lemon. And I'm going to do wedges because what I like to do is, I'm going to just squeeze half of this into the dish, and you'll see. But I'm going to do a couple wedges because some of my family members likes the lemon on the side, and they can just put as much as they want in the recipe if they want to. But if they don't, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and take about 2, maybe 2.5 tablespoons of butter. We're going to get it into this pan. All right. As soon as it gets nice and melty, we're going to take this beautiful shrimp that we season, and we're going to get started cooking it, and we're not going to overcook it. One of the worst things that you can do is overcook your shrimp, and then it tastes like rubber bands. Let's go ahead and get that shrimp in there. That butter smells good. All right, we're going to move it around just a little bit, just like so. And once this shrimp turns that beautiful opaque color, you know, that peachy pinky color, that's when we're going to flip it. And then we're going to quickly take it out so we do not overcook this shrimp. Oh, that smells good already. Yeah, it does. I wanted to show you all the grits. Look how beautiful they are turning out. But I'm going to continue to let them cook until they are soft as a pillow. They have some time. Let's give these shrimp a nice turnover. Oh my goodness, they smell so good right now. Oh yes, we're moving in the right direction. So now here's what we're going to do. Remember I said we're going to do like a garlic herb. Okay, watch this. Where's my garlic? I'll be back. We're going to do a little bit more butter, okay? I would say 2 more tablespoons. We're going to put us some bouillon powder. I know I didn't mention it earlier, but we're going to use some. All right, this is where ultimate flavor comes in. And we're going to do more onion powder, more garlic powder. We're going to let that butter melt. Now, when you mix lemon and butter, it kind of gets a little saucy. Right? And that's what I'm looking for. So let's put us some lemon juice. I'm using my hand to catch the seed in case the seed comes out, but that's plenty enough, just like so. Didn't catch that seed, but I got it. Okay, gorgeous. And then I want some black pepper. Oh yeah, let's give this a mix around, and then you guys can look down in the pan. Shrimp are done, so now we're gonna put our tomatoes in. If you're putting the bacon bits in, you know, you're not going to put raw bacon in here. Just make sure it's fried, or you're using bacon bits that are already cooked. Mix it in with the shrimp. Oh my goodness. When I tell you this is good, you can literally eat the shrimp just like this with a nice crusty piece of bread. I have some crusty bread because that's the only way to eat this together. I'm going to show you the grits and how thick they are. So remember I told you all that the lemon juice and the butter makes somewhat of a sauce. Did you guys just see that? Yes, that's the sauce that I'm talking about. Come close again so they can see. All right, at this point, we're going to go ahead and turn this off. Oh, yeah. Look how thick they are. Look how beautiful. They are finally nice and tender. And if you want to, a lot of times I'll put a lid on it. But really, when I'm doing a video, having the lid on it, you guys can't see what I'm doing, right? But when I'm not recording, there's a lid on here, okay? And that will also help to make them nice and tender. But look at the thickness that I have here. See, they're done, but we're not done. Because we are going to add some cheese. Your favorite cheese, and we are going to add some butter. Go ahead and put your desired amount of butter in. A lot for me and my family. We're going to put some cheese in. And yes, I'm putting the sugar in. I know, but it's tradition. It's just how I grew up. You must have the sugar in your grits. Yes, I know. I like that sweetness. Wow, yes. Okay, and let's mix it in. Oh, I can't wait. I actually, when the camera went on a little pause, I put a little bit more sugar in. More sugar than what you just saw. And I'm getting ready to taste it. Let's just taste it now and see what we got here. Get a new spoon. Because I can't wait, y'all. A nice crusty bread here. left over from yesterday. It is so gorgeous. It tastes like a hoagie roll. It's called a bolillo. And what I do, I'm going to throw it in the microwave for about, let's just say 12 seconds, just to get it nice and soft. And you could, listen, dip it in the grits. Now we're going to plate her up. Take the grits, and I'm using a bowl. Maybe I should have grabbed a ladle, but this will work. We'll be okay. I'm reheating the shrimp up just for a second or two. You put a big mound of these gorgeous cheesy grits at the bottom, okay? And then your desired amount of the shrimp in that lovely sauce right on top. This is how I make shrimp and grits, Gina Young style. Now, take a look at this. Come down so they can see. If y'all enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up. Listen to me. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, we thank you for this gorgeous lunch. Oh, Father, I thank you for your hedge of protection, your love time, your mercy, and your understanding. We thank you for what you've always done, and we thank you for what you're getting ready to do. Amen. Stay tuned if you want to see my taste. I am so excited. First, I'm going to take this lovely bread that I softened up. It kind of tastes like Italian. Oh, And now I'm going in for the shrimp and the grits. Mm-hmm.